All right. So, this one's about how we are supposed to have emotions. We're supposed to have them. A lot of people, they make excuse after excuse after excuse why it's okay for predators to abuse me. Somehow it is magically okay for these people to hold their witch hunt. Somehow it is magically okay for me to be denied the rights to show evidence or to face my accusers. Somehow magically this is all okay in this goddamn country. Then we got the morons who want to drug every goddamn thing. Like, holy hell. How the fuck is doing drugs gonna fix it? Now, let me tell you something. Let's say you're depressed. All right? Why are you depressed? Before you start shoving yourself full of fucking drugs, maybe you should look at the situation and think to yourself, is this something that I should have an emotional response over? Let's say your daddy, and this is the most common case, is with someone's daddy. Let's say your daddy rapes you. If your daddy rapes you, he did something wrong. He probably raped you today, probably raped you yesterday, he might rape you tomorrow. Now, if you are taking Zoloft because you're depressed, because your dad keeps raping you, you don't need Zoloft. You need to get the fuck away from your dad. But that's not as easy as it sounds, is it? It's easy to say you should get away from your dad, but then there's all the bullshit that goes in with it. Like, let's say you're underage. You're not 18 yet. You can't just leave your dad's house. You will be arrested and locked up as a runaway. Ask me how I know. Now, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm rolling myself a cigarette here. If you are offended by it, kiss my ass. You're a dumb fucking cunt. You guys are offended by cursing. I am offended by how innocent human beings are treated in this goddamn country. This country is pathetic. It's disgusting. If there is a war in this country, I am not, absolutely am not going to pick up firearms for this government. Matter of fact, I'm not willing to pick up a firearm for any of you. I will die for your rights. I'm not willing to kill for them. Do you know why? Because it doesn't fucking work. My predators got away with what they did by working together. See, that's why I say there are no good people. If there were good people out there, they'd be trying to work as hard to show the truth as these predators have done to try to destroy it. I was cut off from being able to speak out when it made a difference. Many of my predators would stop if they knew the truth. But the media never cared about the truth. The courts never cared about the truth. And not a single one of my supposed friends cared about the truth. There's a lot of people that offered to help me and they had ulterior motives. A lot of people offered to help me, and when it came time to keep their word, well, they showed that they were never intending on keeping their word anyway. Elijah, you typed, I bought 7 air guns. I'm going to shoot at birds with them. Well, good for you, Elijah. I hope you eat the birds. Birds are good eating. However, that ain't what this video is about, is it? Is it about this dude talking about BB guns? Is it about him murdering birds? Or getting dinner, whichever the case may be? No, it's about emotions. You know, I have every right to be angry about how I continue to be treated to this day. I have every right to be pissed off about what it has done to my finances, what it has done to my credit history, what it has done for my ability to walk out of the house without having to fear being abused over slander. Slander that was spread by the police. Slander that was spread by the Bollinger family. Slander that was spread by the news, but nobody ever bothered to look at my side, not once. I have been posting it up for years because the abuse continues. A lot of you fucking idiots want to talk about situations that you have no goddamn clue about. You just want to be assholes. You just want someone lower on the totem pole that you can take it out on. Most people are fine with their station in life as long as there's somebody lower on the totem pole. The most victimized people in America are also the most ignored. BLM doesn't give a shit about homeless people. And that's the biggest issue right there. If it's wrong, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's not wrong because you're black. It's not wrong because you're white. It's not wrong because you have a vagina or a penis. Wrong is wrong because it is fucking wrong. When somebody punches you in the nose, it fucking hurts, doesn't it? You are supposed to feel that pain. There is a reason that you feel that pain. It's because someone just punched you in the fucking nose. Same thing goes with this emotional bullshit. Sure, you're on meds now, and now you can smile while your dad's raping you. Holy fucking shit. What do you do if your daddy's raping you? Take a Zoloft and smile about it. What do you do if people are threatening to murder you? Take a Zoloft and smile about it. What do you do if you are freezing without a blanket? It doesn't fucking matter, does it? Because it's not happening to you, you selfish piece of shit. See, that was the problem with Natalie Bollinger and Alicia Bollinger. They didn't care whose lives they destroyed. They didn't give a fuck. What they cared about is attention and drugs. Oh, look at me. I'm a Pomeranian. Look at me. Look at me. Now, you say, if you want to know what people care about, look at what they take photos of. Most of the women in the United States are in love with themselves. They are taught to be. Let's see. Jesus fucking Christ. This dude, Elijah, you know, there's this thing that I know how to do when people are just getting on here being trolls. He says he's going to unsubscribe from my YouTube channel. How about hide user on this channel? Now none of us have to deal with him. I need help stopping the abuse. Harassment from people like this is nothing. Yeah, it bugs me. But it's nothing in comparison with the rest of the shit I got to deal with. A lot of you fucking idiots, I explained to you, the problem is not with the fucking internet. The problem is abuse in real fucking life. You guys who want to say, oh, you should just get off the internet. The slander has already destroyed my life. So either help me so that I can defend myself, so that I can actually take care of myself, so I don't have to depend on alcoholics and meth addicts. It is right for me to be pissed off about how I am treated.